All right, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm on the other side of town. I'm in Troy, Michigan. I'm here at Julie Ryan Filipino restaurant. We're gonna be trying some Filipino food for the first time today.
We're gonna be starting things off with Lumpia Shanghai. Then we're diving into the chicken and pork adobo, served with a side of that garlic fried rice. After that, we're checking out pancit canton, a Filipino noodle dish. I got an order of Leche flan, and we're finishing things inside with a fully loaded alo, and this thing is wild.
Make sure you stay tuned, because this food is smelling delicious.
I'm Scott, and welcome back to Detroit Food Review. Filipino food has been on my bucket list for a while now, and from everything I've been hearing, Julie Ryan is the place to be. They've got a nice dining room if you want to eat in, or you can always grab carryout. Everyone here is incredibly friendly too, so if you're new to Filipino food and need a little help navigating the menu, they got you covered. I'm really curious to try this cuisine, so make sure you stay tuned, because I'm about to grab this food and I'm gonna let you know exactly how it is.
All right, so we got the bag from Julie Ryan. I just want to give a big shout out to Jay for recommending this one. This is my first time trying Filipino food, so I'm really excited. And while we were waiting for the food, the owner gave us a dessert to try. So that's going to come at the end of the episode, so stay tuned for that. It's called Halo Halo, and it is really crazy. But I just want to give a big thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you so much. Let's get in and see what we got today. All right, so this is the first dish we're gonna try. Now, these are similar to like a spring roll, egg roll. They have the wrapping. These ones are called Lumpia Shanghai. Let's check them out. Bam! Check that out. Oh, man. So it looks like we got, ooh, man, they're smelling really good too. So these ones are loaded with pork, and then they come with this special sauce here. It's kind of, looks similar to like a plum sauce. Let's give that a shot. All right, so let's check them out. You can see there, loaded up inside. They're a little smaller, but it comes with 6 in the order, so you get a nice little amount. Let's try one straight up, and then we're gonna try it with this dip here. Let's see how they are. These are the Lumpia Shanghai. Lots of meat in there, really, really tasty. Let's get a dip. Oh, that sauce looks kind of sticky. Has a little bit of a vinegar to it. I think it's gonna be sweet and sour. Let's try it out. This is very good. Now, let's get one more bite, and then we're gonna rate these Lumpia Shanghai. So let's start with the outside. Really nice, crispy exterior. I believe it's a rice wrap on the outside, fried crispy, and then the inside is loaded with meat, little minced up vegetables. Had a very nice flavor to it. If you've ever had a Thai crispy roll, it kind of reminds me of the crispy rolls that I get from the Thai restaurant. The dip had a little bit of sourness and sweet. It was a very nice addition to the salty meat inside. I think these are very tasty. We're gonna go 8.7 on the rolls. All right, so this is the second dish we're gonna try here. This one is called pancit. And what it is, it's a Filipino noodle dish, and I'm kind of getting the smell of like pad thai. Let's check it out. Bam! Look at that. Oh, wow. So there's little sausages on there. It's very extremely hot too. So I'm gonna hold it on the edge here. Looks like they crushed up some peanuts, lots of fresh vegetation. They got a lemon wedge in there. And this one, he called it thick and thin. What that means is there's 2 types of noodles in here. So they usually come with either egg noodles or rice noodles. And today I got a combination of the both, so we can kind of experience both the noodles. So if you want to order it this way, thick and thin, I believe is what he said. All right, let's squeeze a little bit of that lemon on there. Woo! Hopefully I didn't get on the lens. Did it? All right, so let's dig in. Let's see what we got here. Oh man, look at the noodles there. Those are beautiful color. Looks like we got cabbage, carrots, celery. These are little Chinese sausages. They kind of look like a pepperoni. Let's give it a shot though. All right, so this is the pancit here from Julie Ryan in Troy, Michigan. Let's give it a bite and see what we think. Tons of noodles in there. Let's give another bite. All right, let's get a little bit more of that Chinese sausage. Let's get one more bite, and then we're gonna rate this pancit. So let's start with the sauce. I thought it was gonna be sweet like the pad thai. I did find it to be savory though. It didn't have a whole lot of sweetness to it. All the vegetation in there was nice. They had the cabbage, the carrots. They also had the Chinese sausage in there. Had a good, I guess, umami type flavor more than a sweet flavor. I think this is a very solid noodle dish. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5. All right, this is very cool. I've never had Filipino food before. The flavors are very different. This next dish we're gonna try here is a staple in the Philippines. This one is called chicken and pork adobo, and we got this one with the garlic fried rice. Let's check it out. Bam! So there's the garlic fried rice. It's kind of white. It's a little hard to see, but there's little fried pieces of garlic all on top and then all throughout the rice. Then this is gonna be the pork and the chicken. You can see here. Got some nice dark meat. They got the leg and the thigh, and then we got some nice big chunks of the pork. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try the meat by itself first, and then we're gonna mix that up and get some of that rice in there. Let's grab a little piece of the pork here. Let's give it a bite. This is the pork adobo here from Julie Ryan in Troy. Oh wow. Super tender. Let's get a little bit of that adobo flavoring down the bottom. Let's try a piece of the chicken here. This is their chicken leg. Let's try a bite of this rice. Big chunks of garlic in there. Get a little bit of this adobo seasoning on there. Let's try it together. Let's try it with the pork and the garlic rice. Let's put a little bit more of the sabao on the rice here. Let's get one more bite of this garlic rice, and then we're gonna rate this dish. One more. So we'll start with the rice. Very flavorful, garlicky, had a nice texture. It wasn't, definitely wasn't overdone or anything. The rice was cooked perfectly. Very nice little fried pieces of garlic all throughout, so you really got that garlic flavor, but it wasn't overpowering to where I'm not like breathing garlic right now. The flavors in this were very unique. I was very surprised at how tender the pork is. They cook it down and it just kind of falls apart in your mouth. And then you add that sauce to the rice together. I think it's outstanding. Very good dish. I'm gonna give this dish an 8.8. I think it's very tasty. Definitely worth checking out if you like chicken, pork, and you like a fried rice. Very delicious. All right, and then we grabbed a Filipino drink here. This one is called Calamansi. And what it is, it's a fruit. If you can see on the can there, it's kind of like a cross between a lemon and a lime. And it almost looks like an orange too. So this is probably gonna be on the citrus end of things. Let's crack it and see what it tastes like. I don't know, it didn't sound like it was carbonated. Let's give it a sip, see what we think. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm getting, it kind of almost tastes like tangerine juice to me. If you can think of a tangerine, like a kind of a sour tangerine, not a sweeter end tangerine. Oh yeah, for sure. Like those little mini oranges that you get in the bag. That's what this tastes like the juice of that. It's very tasty. Let's get another sip, and then we're gonna rate it. That's nice. I would kind of compare it to tangerine juice. Very solid, 8.5. Definitely worth checking out if you like a little fruit drink. All right, this is the second to last dish. We have one more dish, and I'm gonna go in the restaurant and eat it because we can't bring this thing outside. But this is the first dessert here. This is gonna be the Leche flan. And if you've ever had flan, this kind of reminds me of the Mexican flan. Let's check it out. Bam! Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. So this one here is like an oval shape. And then the bottom, there's a ton of caramel floating around in there. Let's get in there and check it out. So you can see nice color on it. Got a little bit of that caramel juice on there. Let's give it a bite. This is the Leche flan from Julie Ryan here in Troy. Very caramely. Let's get another bite. It's got a very nice smooth flavor to it. Let's get one more bite and then we're gonna rate this Leche flan. That's very nice. Has a very rich caramely flavor to it. The undertone of the sauce that's in there almost has like a burnt type caramel, very deep caramel. The flan, if you've had flan before, it's very similar to the flan that you've had, but this one I didn't find to be as creamy. When it broke up, it more felt like a gelatin, but then it got creamy. I thought it was very excellent dessert. Nice way to end the meal. We're gonna give this one an 8.6. All right, check it out. This is the Halo Halo. This is crazy. Now this thing here is loaded with, he told me so many different things. We've got the ice cream on the top. Looks like there's some flan in here, all kinds of fruits and beans, and we've got some coconut. Look at this thing. And the owner hooked me up with this. Thank you very much. We ordered our food and then he provided this for us to try. So we're gonna check it out. Let's give it a bite. This is the Halo Halo from Julie Ryan here in Troy, Michigan. Let's give it a bite and see what we think. Oh my goodness. How do you even attack it? I got some peaches there.
That's it.
Is that what that
you
is?
want to do is you want to mix them all up. Take from the, like on the side, push it down first.
Okay.
Right here, and then scoop, and then move it. You want this top to go there, the up to go up top.
So kind of flip it around. Okay.
But in the meantime, you can cheat. If you want that ice cream, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So he's giving me some guidance on how to eat this. So I guess we push it down. I'm gonna make a little bit of a mess here. Oh, I see. Now it's starting to. Let's get down in there. I taste cereal in there. The Frosted Flakes? There's some Frosted Flakes in there. That's crazy. Okay, I'm trying not to be.
No, don't worry about spillage.
All right, check that out. Got little pieces of flan in there. Let's get one more bite, and then we're gonna rate this Halo Halo. Let's get one more bite. So it's very cool and refreshing. The ice cream kind of cools everything down. And then there's so much stuff in here. I was getting bites of cereal. I was getting bites of ice cream. There's fruit. There's all kinds of ice in there. I think there's a mango in there. I was tasting mangoes, all kinds of fresh fruit. Very delicious dessert. Something I've never tried before, very good. I would totally recommend trying this if you want to have something different. I'm gonna give it an 8.9. I think it's very delicious, very unique dish. Check it out, the Halo Halo. So everything was really good today. That dessert inside was amazing. All the dishes were very different on the taste buds. So I really enjoyed the experience today. If you'd like to come down and check them out, I'm gonna put the address up here. Very friendly folks inside too. The owner's very awesome. He's the one that gave me that dessert, and wow, that thing was amazing. So thank you again, brother. I really do appreciate you. And I thank all of you for tuning in every week. I really do appreciate it. This week, we've got a couple questions for the Q&A, so we're going to get into that now. If you've got a question for the Q&A, drop it in the comments. But let's get into the questions. So the first question comes in from Calvin Marshall 1610. He says, my question is, do you like soul food? And is it worth a visit? Well, the answer to that is yes and yes. So there's a place on 7 Mile that I tried, and I've had soul food at a few different places, but Carried Away by Jay Smith on 7 Mile, he does a really awesome menu. He's doing like turkey legs, turkey knuckles. He's doing oxtails, got great wings. But yes, soul food is definitely worth checking out if you've never tried it before. And I would recommend trying the fried chicken, mac and cheese, the greens, and then see what they do special, like if they're doing oxtails, and give it a try. Definitely worth checking out. So thank you for the question. All right, and we got one more question this week. It comes in from Kathy Greco. She says, have you ever done a review where you said, ugh, I don't think I want a second bite of that? Well, I'm going to be honest here, and yes, it has happened. There was a restaurant that I did about 2 years ago. and it was an Egyptian cuisine. The food that they had was really good, but there was this one dish in particular that was like a sausage, but the sausage was filled with rice, and I can't remember the exact name of the dish, but I do remember taking a bite of it and regretting taking a bite of it. But that's the only time on the channel that I've had anything like that. I usually try to order things that I think I'm gonna like. I don't try to experiment too much. That place actually had pigeon too, which I don't know if I would have liked. But thinking back on it, I should have tried it, because I've heard from some people that pigeon is really good. Thank you for the questions though. I really do appreciate everybody dropping them. If you've got one, drop it in the comments and maybe I'll read yours on the Q&A segment. But thank you so much everybody for tuning in this week. And big shout out to Jay. He's the one that recommended this place. He's been on me to try the Filipino food for a while, and I'm really glad that I came down and checked it out today. If you've got a recommendation, next week, I believe we're going to be doing some Indian food. But if you got a recommendation on some different cultures, maybe some foods we haven't tried on the channel yet, drop them in the comments. I know there's been mention of Polish food. I haven't really done much Thai food, so there's some opportunity to do that. Maybe we'll get in. I did see that there's another place that I believe it's Iraqi food, which I've never had before either. So there's a lot of different things around the area. We're going to get out there and explore a little bit, try some different flavors. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel, because we're going to have a lot of fun this summer. But I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in every week. Make sure you smash that like, subscribe if you're not already, and make sure you stay tuned, because I'm going all around the metro area. I'm going to be finding all these little gems that you might not know about. Have a great week. Get out there and get after it, and I will see you on the next video.
That's 313. Look around, you'll see. 'Cause everybody, that's the 313.